All right, sweet kindergarten friends, our clouds are ready for us to paint them. Now I've gone ahead and started this one a little bit, but I wanted to show you what they're gonna look like when they're all done. So I have a small one here that I used as an example so that you could kind of see what it's gonna look like with the color and the string. And if you'll notice, it also has some shiny glitter on the top of it. So here is step one. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna choose colors to paint your entire cloud. Now, each jar has its very own color. You can paint this however you want. Paint the front, you can even paint the sides and down inside of your circles, but we don't wanna paint the back. Now, this paint dries very fast. So what we're gonna do is I've got some sparkly Mod Podge. Mod Podge is a sealer, and it also is a little bit like glue. We've mixed it with regular and sparkle, so that way it'll give it a nice, shiny finish when it dries. So you're gonna take your foam brush, and you're just gonna paint over the whole cloud. Just a thin layer, not very much. Your sparkles will show up a whole lot better once it's dry. When you're done, bring it back to the kiln room and we'll put it on the shelf. Okay, sweet friends, now that our clouds are dry and sparkly, we are gonna add some strings to the holes on the bottom. I'm gonna teach you a really easy knot called the slip knot. Now, in each of your holes, you can put more than one string if you'd like. The more string, the better. So at your tables, you have two groups of yarn. You have warm colors that remind you of sun and fire and warmth, and then you have cool colors that remind you of grass and water and things that are cool. So you get to choose your colors. You can put them in any order that you want. So the first thing I'm gonna do is choose a color. Now, this right here is all tied together, but all I have to do is pull out the string that I want. I wanna take my ends and meet them together just like this and hold it to where I have the ends on one side and a loop on the other. Now I'm gonna drop the other side and take my loop, and I'm gonna put my loop through the hole just like this. Now, loop, ends. Find your ends and put them through the loop like this, and then pull it until it pulls tight. And there is a slip knot. So I'm gonna do another one in the same hole. So remember what I do? I put my ends together, they're best friends. I grab the other end where the loop is, drop that side, put my loop through the hole like this, open my loop up, put my ends through the loop, and then pull just the ends, and it makes a slip knot just like that. So look, I've got lots more space. I can put some more yarn strings in this hole, and I'm gonna fill up my other holes as well. If you want to get really fancy and you want a little bit of a challenge, take two strings and do two at once. Once you are done putting all of your yarn on, you can leave it just like it is with all of these really long, beautiful pieces of yarn, but you can also take some scissors and trim them shorter. We don't want them to be any shorter than your hand. So from your hand to the bottom of the cloud, to the bottom of where your hand goes, don't make them any shorter than that, because shorter will cause the slip knots to come undone. So I'm gonna trim mine, and I'm actually gonna go short to long.